Hello, welcome to the end of week review for this week. This week we are in week 9. So today is Saturday, so we just want to do a weekend review for this week. So we are in the quarter one, the first quarter of this year. So just right here, today is Saturday, March 1st right there. So basically we finished 2 months of the first quarter, which is week 9 right there. Next week gonna be the week 10. And then 3 more week, 13, right, 10, 13. 1 quarter we have 13 week right there. We finished the first quarter. That is the time perspective for us. So this week we have 2 key economic data release. The first one is on Thursday at the GDP data at 8:13 Eastern Time. And then we have another report is the PCE data at 8:30 also Eastern Time. So that's the 2 key data release. Now we're gonna look at the daily. So we see that, the week start right here at the 24th, the Monday. You see that? So that's the Monday. 24, and then we see that the Monday, the previous day, which is the week before, or last week for that matter, Saturday is an expansion down right there. So the Monday is also a expansion move. And then we see the Tuesday, it also expansion, huge expansion, and then it retraces right there. See that, the Tuesday? So we have 3 expansion moves in a row. And then on Thursday, we have a non-expansion move right there. So basically we try to study the price action right here. And when we're talking about price action, we're talking about the candle. In this case, we use the candle at our expression of price action. There are different kind of candle out there, but in this case we just choose the candle formation, candle type. And the other way they can use a different kind of candle. So right here in the Thinkorswim, we can choose different kind of chart right there. So basically chart is the way to visualize price action. And in this case, we choose the chart type is the candle. People can use bar chart. And the two popular one is the bar and the candle. In our study or in our trade, we use candle. So that's the reason why we put candle formation right there. So basically the 2 kind of candle, the expansion move or impulse move, and the other one is non-expansion move. So the non-expansion move can be called different names, range or consolidation right there. For the non-expansion move, if we break down to the detail, then we can see all kind of pattern. You can have spinning top, bullish bearish right there, down close, up close, and you can have all kinds right here. Most of the time we pay attention to this hammer or hanging man or invert hammer or shooting star right there. We focus on this 4 candle because it fit into our setup, which is reversal type 1, 4 breakout reversal type 1 and 4 breakout reversal type 2. Let's take a review real quick. So this is the two setup that we trade. The first one is 4 breakout reversal type 1 right there, which is very common. It can be 80% and 20% is type 2. It's just simple 3-step right there. So here we have a short setup, here we have a long setup. So basically on the left side is type 1 and on the right side type 2 right here. So just for the short, you have see that a key level right here. It break, it tests from above. So test from above can be equivalent to what we see right here is a hanging man right here. It can be a hammer or it can be a hanging man. That's test from above right there. So they all related to our setup, test from above right there. That's the short setup. The long setup, similar, but just in opposite direction. So it's break to the downside and they test from below. In this case, test from below. The best is it take out the low of this one, which is sell side right there. And then it's a reverse. Beautiful right there. So the test from below, it can be an invert hammer or it can be a shooting star, either way, or it can be the spinning top also. It can be either way. The best setup is when it's a inverse hammer or the hanging or the inverse or inverse shooting star right there. So shooting star, hanging man, the hammer, right, and then you have a hanging man, and then you have invert hammer, which is this one. Hanging man and shooting star, just the inverse right there. Hanging man and then shooting star. The shooting star is the one right here, we're gonna call it right there. Or it can be a spinning top right here, either way. So that is our setup right there. For the type 2, you test first, you break, and then you reverse, test first, reverse right there. And the test can be one time or sometimes it tests three times, 2-3 times. If it tests more, then the expansion move, the break move, it's gonna be huge. So just bear that in mind. So we go back to here. So we can see that is the non-expansion move. Let's go with this this approach for now. We can modify them, improve them as we go along. Okay, so back to here, we can see that right here. What do we see? You see right here, you mark this level. You can see that it's amazing. In the level right here, you see that the level 59.67, the real one is important because this is a huge expansion move on October last year when the election in the US. So that's a huge move. And also this key level right here is a sell-off down move on December 18. Let's check see what December 18 is. What day is that? December 18. Very interesting. It's a huge down move for last year. December 18. It's a Wednesday. Wow, that's the big week move right there. You see that Monday is jump and then Tuesday and then boom. See that? Oh, you see that? It tests from above right here and boom, it's reversed. So go back here, we can see that the Monday is down move, the expansion move, and the Tuesday, it can be treated as expansive move, or it can be treated as just a non-expansive move, test from above, right? They call test from above. The level above right here is this level of 59.67, or this level right here also. And remember, this candle can overlap right there. This candle low is at 59.48. So let's go with 59.48 till you see that on Tuesday and Thursday, on Tuesday and Wednesday, it tests from above right there. So you see that? So before Thursday, we have two, let's say, let's block the Thursday. Okay, we can block this. So look at the hand side, what do we see? Can we block you a different mechanism? Okay, so we basically try to cover, block the Thursday. So we can see that before the Thursday open, we see that the Tuesday and the Wednesday is a so-called non-expansion move right there. So we pay particular to this level and this level. So there are two scenarios on Thursday. Wow. It can be what? It can be reversed. You know why? Because you see, if you check at low level, you see break and test from above. So the Thursday can be what? Can be reversed. That is a type 1 reversal. Look at our type 1 reversal. So we make sure that we are on the same page right there. So where is our type 1 reversal? Here's our type 1 reversal. Right here. See that? Break, test from below, and reverse. So that means right here, it will test, take a look at the ball, you see that? Break from below and reverse. It can be a reverse on Thursday. If we look at that perspective, all right? But if we look on a different perspective, and obviously we can see that can be a short setup. You know why? Because we see that it tests from above twice at this level. Then it will break, if we go back to level, it will break it. So that can be, it can be a short setup, or it can be the long setup. Then how do we eliminate one of them? All right, so before Thursday, let's break it down. Before Thursday, we have two scenarios. Scenario, right? That have a scenario, okay. So we make the C. Scenario. Yes, so scenario one. Short setup. Why shorts? No, not our first one is long. Because we have the test from below. Is that right? That's from below. Yes, that's from break and that's from below. See that? Break and that's from below. Because we have break and we have test from below. The break is on Tuesday, and then the test from below says on Wednesday. So here's our setup right there. That's the scenario right there. You see that is break and the Wednesday is test from below. Then we will have, okay, let's do like this. We help us to visualize better. Alright, let's check this screenshot. Alright, we do this. We use the pen to select this one and we try to remove this one. So either generate remove background. Well, let's see, generate erase. What's that? Oh, amazing. That may not do it. Let's try again. So we wanted to remove background. No. We want to remove this one. Yeah. Okay, let's go for now. Yeah, they don't have this capacity like we want. Oh, that's too much. Let's try again. Well, much better now. Okay, so let's go for now. Okay, so right here before Thursday we have two scenarios. The first one is, you see that is a reversal right here, break the low of what? The low of the Monday right there at this level, up at the 59.94, 50 right there. So boom, it's gonna be a long setup. Let's go here. First let's go with this. All right, so we have right here okay, let's make this little bit thinner, a little bit too big. Yes, so go with 3 right there. That's good. So break, and then we have this one is and then we anticipate that. Okay, so basically we have 1. Now we write, so we go back to back. So basically we have break. All right, and then we have a second. will be is test from below. You see the test from below right there, test from below. Then the next step we want to see if that gonna be reversal. Right, reverse and put a question mark right there. So we anticipate. All we do is just try to anticipate right there. So we anticipate a reverse. So this one is happened on Monday, all right? Let's put the day right there. What we do right here is try to find a pattern on the weekly level, on the daily, but weekly profile, that's the idea. It's the Wednesday. It gives us, no, it's the Wednesday. I think alright, so we have expansion on Monday, right? And then on Tuesday, that's to be Tuesday. Let's remove this real quick. Oh, yeah. Not really, we can do something. We can be overlap right there. So this one is actually not Monday, but it's a Tuesday. And we override this one, so we want to fill out the background. So here we go, we have it right here. So we try to see what the patterns show up on a daily level, but in the weekly profile, because the markets not only based on the price movement, not only based on the price itself, but also based on time. The reason why, because they only 5-day trading day. So you have Monday, you have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays. That means the price have to move in that time window right there. So it have to spot a pattern. So right here we anticipate that, okay, a Thursday it can be a long setup reverse with question mark right there. So the long setup right there. So that's our thought process before go to Thursday. So we have a potential for breakout reversal, reverse. So type 1, right? Break, yeah, type 1 at the level 59.94, 59.94.50. All right. And on Thursday, right? That's our anticipate right there. That's the potential. Yes, that's our potential. All right, let's save it for now, and then we can compare what really happened. Okay, let's go with this. All right, now we do the same exercise for a short setup. We do a same exercise for a short setup. All right, let me move that. All right, so what do we see? So if we look at the level, it's gonna be a reversal long setup. But if you look at this level, 59.67 or 59.48, it's gonna be a short setup because test from above. Test from above. then it will break it. But we don't, yeah, but if you look here, you can see what is, actually if we look at the 59.67, you see that level is so important because it touches everywhere it touches. It did break right here, the huge break right here, and then after that it attacked from above 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So it's likely if it's gonna come back and touch level, it's gonna break. So that is our short setup. But in order to be a test from above break, oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so the break right here, it's not continuous, it's not in the same week of the test from above right here. Alright, here's our short setup on Thursday. Basically, we have a test from above. First, we have a test from above. Test from above, right? The level we're talking about right here, and this one is happened on Wednesday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And also, if we look a little bit further down, we see at the level 59.67, it tests from above twice already. 1, 2, and right here 2 more for this week. So it actually 4 times it do that at that level. The level is 59.67. Right there. 59.67. That's from above. Then the source, the idea for Thursday, it will break it. Break to the outside right there. Break to the outside. So this one is on Thursday. Will it break on Thursday? That's the question we go in. On Thursday. If we look in the week, we don't have the set of break on Thursday. But if we look further, we can see the setup right here. So it's break, test from above 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's gonna be reverse. That's type 2 right there. If we look at the source setup, then that's how it's play out in here. So if we look right here further, we can see this break and test from above. Then the Thursday is gonna reverse this move. That's what we try to say, is reverse that move. Or if we look in this aspect, which is test from above and then boom, break, and then the Friday is reverse. So you see it kind of overlap right there. It's not always easy to have it black and white right there. But one thing we can learn from here, so if you see that 2 days in a row, in this case is Tuesday and Thursday and Wednesday, it tests above level 59.67. Then on the Thursday, if it breaks down that level, it's gonna be, it revisits this level, it's gonna break it. So that's the whole idea right there. So how do we put this into a verbiage? We come up with the name first right there. Just say a real breakout. So you're gonna real breakout on the level 5967. When you have a test above that level 2 times in a row, Wednesday right there, Tuesday and Wednesday. And if we count back a little bit more, we can see that it's test at that level 2 times, another 2 times, so total 4 times already. So on Thursday, if it come down to this level again, it will break it. All right, so that's the real breakout set up beautifully right there. Keep that in mind. All right, let's save it for now. All right, here's what we have. Before we go into Thursday, the 2 scenarios for based on what we know. So it can go either way. The first scenario is a long fall breakout at this level, 59.94. Because we see the setup that is break and it test from below, it break on Tuesday and test on Wednesday, then we anticipate a reverse on Thursday. That's the long setup. For the short setup, we also have the indicator in here. So we have a test from above on Tuesday and Wednesday, plus 2 times before that, so it's 4 times right there. So there are high probability that it's gonna break. In this case, it's a real break. We call real breakout right there, and it's gonna create a real breakout on Thursday. So right there, it's the real breakout at this level, 59.67. Test from above 2 times and 2 times more time before that, and then it's gonna be what? It's gonna break. It's gonna be the real breakout at 59.67. So that's 2 scenarios right there. And now let's look to see what happened. What really happened on Thursday? See that? It break. Man, you see that? So that means the short setup it happened. So why the long setup is invalid? Only the short setup working. Then we can do a deep dive. So first we come with a very base use case, and then we use elimination. And in this case, the scenario 1, the case 1, eliminate. It's not long setup, but it's short. And then now we do a deep dive to see why is that. Alright, so let's take a screenshot right here, so we can do the deep dive and do further analysis, for lack of a better word, why the short setup is invalid. It gives us the long setup is invalid, but the short setup is work out well. So that's our goal right there. Alright, so let's do this together. So basically we're gonna remove the Friday for now. So I'm gonna move, yeah, how about that? It's better? Okay. Alright, so yeah, let's save it for now. So basically we are here. Alright, the first thing we see that we already do the analysis is test from above 2 times this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. But if we look back a little bit further, you can see it tests also on this 2 instant. So the total is 4 times. That's a lot of tests right there. That means that on Thursday, when it go down to 59.67, there's no reason for it to come down there. because it's already tested 4 times. So if it come down there, it's gonna break it. It's not gonna retrace anymore. So that's a real breakout right there. So that is the real breakout right there. Second, we will have break on Thursday. In this case, we can call it a real breakout. Okay, that's real breakout at that level. But if we look in a different perspective, it can be a full breakout. Like see, it's test from above. It gives us a break and test from above and then reverse. So this step can be a reverse if we look at the type 1 reversal. You see that right here? You see that? Break, test from above and reverse. So it can be a type 1 right there. It will look back a little bit more right here. You can see the break right here. But it will look with during this week in a smaller window time frame, time window, then we can see that is a re-breakout level. Or we can see that is the next leg down. You know that? It can be a next leg down. You know why? Because it's the first leg down. You see that first leg down, and then right here it's just a retracement, and then boom, next leg down. So it's a real breakout or the next leg down. If for lack of a better word, let's put one note right here, so it can call a next leg down. Right there. Yeah, you can call it real breakout or next leg down. Right, you saw first expansion right here, retracement, boom, beautifully. Okay, so now the question for us is why it worked in the short setup but not in the long setup. Very simple. You see on Wednesday, it rate the high of the Tuesday. Give you the clue right there. See that? But it did not rate the buy side. That means that this down movement is not complete. It needs to make a next leg down or second leg down right there. So this is a perfect retracement on Wednesday before a flush down on Thursday. You see that? That's beautiful setup. You couldn't ask for better setup than this one. So if we had to put the word in this, here's what we say. All right, the long 4 breakouts is invalid. Why? Because the Tuesday check out gives us the Wednesday check out the high or so-called buy side liquidity of Tuesday. See that? Check out. But no low or social liquidity rate. So basically it did not rate the low or the buy side. Yeah, let's do this. No rate on the low. Understand? Yes, no rate on the low. So that gives you a strong signal right there. Then that means that the probability the long setup will be very low. Just a very tiny clue right there can give us an idea right there. You see that the Wednesday give us the clue. the Wednesday is a non-expansion move. Give a clue. It just only take the buy side of the Tuesday. That means it gives us more than 50% that it's gonna be a next leg down, which is a short setup, not a long setup. You see that? That's the beauty right there. All right, here's how we put all together. So basically, before Thursday, we have two scenarios. First one is the long setup, which is a fall breakout reversal type one at the level 90.94. So basically, you have a break and test from below, and then reverse. But notice that on Wednesday, it trade only the buy side or the high of the Tuesday, but it leaves the buy side liquidity untouched. That could tell us that it's gonna rate that level. Basically, it tried to build up sell side liquidity. So that's an idea right there. So it can be give an idea that the short have more probability than the long setup. So here the short setup. The short setup, the level different at. We look at the lower level 59.67. So we can see that is a good chance that it's gonna be break that level because we have tests from above 2 times this week on Tuesday and Wednesday. So take 2. But if we look further back, we can see it test another 2 times, a total of 4 times. So it tests that level 4 times. Then on Thursday, there's no reason for it to come back to that level. So on Thursday, if it come back to 59.67, then it will break the level. That's right there, and it did right there. You see that? It did come back to the level 59.67, and it break it. That's it, the real breakout, the next leg down. Basically, first leg down, retracement, boom. How do we know this is a retracement, not a reversal? Because on Wednesday, what happened on Wednesday? Give us a clue right there, because the Wednesday is only rate the buy side liquidity, which is the high of the Tuesday, but it left the sell side liquidity, which is the low of Tuesday, untouched. It didn't touch it. So basically, it built up the sell side liquidity in order to flush down on Thursday. So very simple setup right there. It's beautiful profile right there. Now we look into the low time frame. It gives us some clue. Let's look at the low time frame. So we go to low time frame. So this is Thursday right there. Okay, so right here is 27, which is Thursday. So now we look in the 15 minutes to see how it manifests itself on the low time frame. So we look on the high time frame, the daily, and now we look 15 minutes to see how it's play out. You see that? So on Wednesday, here's the PM, and then go to the London. So right here, the open at 8:15. You see that? The 8:15 open right here, the low right there. And go to the 9:30. It's 9:30. Yeah, 9:30 right here. So the 9:30, it break that high on 18 right there, and the low. And 9:45 break it, and then right here it flips. But it tells you even though it rate this low, but it's still a lot of tests from below right there. So it does not have enough liquidity at 10 o'clock. It does not have enough liquidity to go lower. That's the reason why I have to come back to build up liquidity. And you can see how beauty it worked right here. You mark this candle. You know that it's expansion, and this one is kind of you can call it non-expansion right there, and you mark that. You can see that it create a full breakout. You see that? It's basically break, test from above, and reverse right there. And the time frame is about 1:30. It break that level. You see that? Test from above, break level, and the rest is. We did go short this on Thursday, but we don't have patience because right here somehow in this 45-minute 3 candle it moved very slow. Maybe it does not have the quality, so it moved very slow and we lost patience right there. But now we learn our lesson. So right here you mark this, you can see that is the short setup is right there. So the high of this is 70.25, exactly 20 minutes of high. Did you see that right there? Yeah, so it failed to break the low of the night, 18 overnight 818 also. And then you see is this a 9:30 when the market is open at 9:30. So let's mark this one 0930. So 0930 right there, and right here you see 12 exactly. This one is start PM section. So 1:30 right there. 13:30, that's mean 1 p.m. 1:30 p.m. right there. And this one is the 10. Yeah, we can mark down. The range of the 18 is very critical also. Give us some data point right there. So the high of this is 83.75. It got opening range right there. Opening range at 18 and also open range at 9:30 gives you clue right there. You see that it is for breakout right here. It failed to break at 9:30. So what's the high of this one? The high of this one is 83.75. So the opening range at 18 and open range at 9:30 is very critical. It gives us some reference point to work with right there. Yeah, you can see the level right there. So 8:45 break that level. Okay, so this is the short setup right there, you can see. So we see that the manufacturer right here, high time frame, remember the 59.87, where the level we anticipate it gonna be a real breakout, right? The real breakout of that level. How it manifests itself right there. So it opened above that level. It opened above the 59.67. The open at 18 right there. Yes, it opened above that level, 59.67. It opened above, and then boom, from 9:30, it's going down, and then the 45 breakdown that level. You see that 45 breakdown level, and then it need more liquidity in order to make a real move. So from 10 o'clock into 1:30, it just build up the liquidity. How you build up liquidity, sell side liquidity, and boom, it make a move. See that? It open above, but when it go into 9:30, it break that level. So the real breakout happened right there. And then it just need the liquidity, so it look like it's gonna break that level. You see that? Break the level, test from above, and then boom, it break at 145 right there, break the 59.67, then you know that you go in and short them. So beautiful how it manifests itself on the low time frame right there. Let's take strict screenshot real quick. So basically right here we have a setup right there. So first it's gonna be break it, a type 1 reversal. So it break the level 59.7025, which is the 50 minutes, but if you look at the high time frame, the 59.67, it break the level. Okay, so that's it, the very first step. And then you create a test from above, and then the next step is just reverse. That is our type 4 breakout, type 2 reversal right there. So basically we say it's a 4 breakout reversal, reversal type 1 at level. What level is that? The low time frame is 59.725 and high time frame is 59.67 like that. 59.67. And at what time is at 1:30. 1:30 is the PM session right there. We have 3 steps right there. It's break, second is test from above, short setup, and then you have a reverse. And keep in mind that from 10 to 11 is just build up. Note, from 10 to 13, right, 30, from 10 to 13, it just it build up. What chance 10:30 is build up or engineering, or you can say engineer, build up the south side of body. You have 4 neck leg down. Yep. You can say that at 50, right? 4 neck leg down, as exactly that right there. Yep, very beautiful, very broad size. See that? You could not for better setup than this. And you see the giant right here at 10. It just built up the query sell side right there. It never touched the low of this guy. But boom. Yeah. Why it not reversal from here? It looked like gonna reverse from here. We try in real time. But we're gonna get back to that later, but let's go with this for now. Alright, so here we incorporate the 50 minutes, the lower time frame. Want to see how it's really happened behind the scene. Or yeah, behind the scene. If we look on the daily, we can see it's break, but we want to see how it manifests itself at the level 59.67. So if we look into the 15 minutes. So this one does not have. So this one have the 50 minutes. You can see that when it opened at 18, it opened above, right? It opened above the 59.67, but the 45, yeah, I think we need to put that note in there real quick. So we put another note in here is that open 1800 is above the key level 59.67 right there. Right, 59.67. Both of them. And 0930 right there. Above the level. Then the 0945 break it. Okay, break it. And then, yeah, that we put right here. Yeah, we could put right here. Actually, let's do like this. All right, open, and then from 10 o'clock to 1:15. The sell side liquidity is built up for next leg down at exactly 1 p.m. right there. And let's make it, yeah, we want to do that. So we want to remove the note right here. Yeah, so we see that the open at 1800 and the night clock is above that. You see? And remember the 930 is it got flipped. It go up there. We thought that it's gonna break, reverse. It's gonna reverse there. Yeah, 930 above this level. Yes, that's the note we see right there. 1, 2, and we may have a note right here. Have a note right here. We see that the open 18 flip. It got flipped. Right there. You can see in the real time it got flipped right there. That's 3 indicators that help us to formulate the short setup right there. Alright, let's save it right there. Alright, so we incorporate everything in here. Here's the one before the Thursday open. We have 2 scenario, the long setup, and then we have a short setup. Then actually happened is the short setup happened. And why is that? We noticed that the keynote is that on the Wednesday is a retracement. It didn't break the low of the Tuesday. That means this is the first move down and this is the next leg down. We're gonna break our next leg down right there. It will not reverse from here. It looked like it reversed from right here at the level 94, 94. Break test from below, but it not because of the Wednesday. If the Wednesday it break the sell side of the Tuesday, then it give us the indicator that it's gonna reverse. But it did not, so the source have more higher probability right there, and it manifests itself right here. So the real move happened in the PM. Yes. At 45 already break that level, but it does not have enough liquidity. You see that the whole area it built up the sell side liquidity right here, and boom. So from 10 to 1 p.m. 15, the sell side liquidity go build up frenetically down right there. That's the whole idea. Alright, so basically for this week we see on the time frame level we see a Thursday is expansion. So basically we have expansion Thursday, okay, and then we have a continuation on Friday. So basically when we go into Friday, that two scenario. After the Thursday we have two scenario for a Friday. So it's gonna be a continuation, which is the expansion move or expansion. On Friday. Yeah, that's on Thursday. Expansion move, continuation expansion move. The continuation can be a move. Or we have another one is called what? It's a non-expansion move. Non-expansion move on Friday. You have a non-expansion move on Friday. The non-expansion move, it can be a consolidation, another word right there. Right, you have consolidation day right there. Consolidation right there. And right here, the expansion move on Friday. It's right here. Let's do this. It makes us organize out much better. So on Friday it can be what? It can be a non-expansion move with consolidation, or it can be expansion. When it's expansion on Friday, we have two scenarios here. Expansion in the sense that it's gonna continuation, or a reversal. Beautiful right there. You see? That is the idea right there. So we have to analyze and elimination to see which scenario is gonna play out. That's how we play our card right there. So look at the charts. We're gonna see is there gonna be a non-expansion move, consolidation on Friday, or gonna be expansion. And if it's gonna expansion, is it gonna be continuation of direction of the Thursday, or gonna be the reverse? That's the detail that we're gonna dive down right here. All right, so that's the dive down. Let's wrap up this episode right here. We will do the recording for next episode to break out on Thursday. So because we want to keep it around 1 hour, we don't want to go too long. All right. Thank you for your time and interest. We're always grateful for this opportunity. We do what we love, little by little, day by day, little by little. In every way, we're getting better and better. And success is coming our way, no doubt about that. Talk to you later. Bye for now.